Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Virgo for the February full moon energies and how these energies may affect some of you. It is a general reading, so it will not resonate with each and every one of you who are watching. What we have, as you can see, are a lot of swords. We have the Ten of Swords. So the Ten speaks to some sort of disaster that's happened, some type of betrayal, something taking a turn for the worse, an ending. Um, the clashing or intermingling of these blades can indicate that there was a fight or an argument. It's a situation that ended badly, feeling deliberately stabbed. So then we have this Nine of Swords, and we have the Star over here. So this is all happening on a wish. Um, but I'll come back to that card later because it's very important. So the Nine of Swords uh, is feeling really unhappy, a lot of worry and anxiety, a lot of despair, a lot of overthinking, a lot of fears. It can also indicate something that is eating away at you. You may be having difficulty coping with what happened in the Ten of Swords. Difficulty trying to recover from that conflict. There's there was some sort of recognition, something that came to to your attention with the Six of Wands, and you either have made a judgment call on it, or you are thinking of doing this. The Four of Coins is somebody uh, possibly holding back on this judgment call, or you are preparing to go into battle. Having to do with messages you received. However, I mean, and it could be gossip also. You have the card of air here, and this is again a lot of thinking, even overthinking. For some, you may have taken something and made it much bigger than it was because of the gossip. Something that made you really upset. And, I'm not saying that there was not some type of deception because it can be based on something that may have happened, but it is not as bad as you believe it to be. So you could be wondering whether or not you want to put any more effort into this relationship here in the love card. Here we see the it's the scythe. It's like that Ten of Swords almost, because it's like a disaster, a sudden shock or a shocking event, something very cutting, or it could be a swift, clean cut on a wish, on this flame here, this romance, this and I feel that it's a fairly new. It's not anything that was long term. In other words, I don't feel that you shared a place with this person. I feel this was dating. Whatever happened really hurt you because you see, and here you're having that this is finger pointing. Okay, so you're pointing your finger at someone, but you'll notice the point of the blade is facing inward, like you were stabbed or feel like you were stabbed. And so it's just like the warmth is gone. The relationship is now struggling. It's a calamity. It's a disaster right now. And you don't know if you want to put any more effort into this or effort into rebirthing this. You are feeling this Ten of Swords. It's reappearing here. Um, it's just like pouring rain and very dark. So you're in a very dark place because of what has happened or what you have heard and believed to be true. The scales are out of balance here. Somebody has done something. This is the head maid, and she's looking around to see who the culprit is. You just don't know what to do. It's eating away at you. It just eats away at you like these mice. Do I give this person another chance or not? Do I want to put any more effort here or not? I feel so betrayed. And here you are pointing your finger. I feel that this relationship or where you had initially been planning to take it is suspended because of the Three of Swords, which falls right with your, it like destroys your happiness because this would represent your happiness, but it's coming with the Three of Swords. So this got damaged, and thus there was a suspension of any forward movement of this relationship for now. Again, you're very upset here, pointing fingers in this Eight of Wisdom, looking at all of the details of the information that you obtain or have obtained. A truth, feeling as though it was empty words and empty promises. I feel that, they were very much the charmer, right? But what they were telling you was empty. This is how you're feeling. Feeling possibly even attacked, led astray. You have the Nine of Swords, a repeating card, and the Five of Swords. And this um, has ended, and um, you're not happy about this. You're very upset. You don't know what to do. You're in this hangman mode. Yep, you're in the hangman mode, and you've got like a little devil on one shoulder. You've got the angel on the other, but in this case, the devil is like winning out, or the demon, and you're feeling very ill. You're believing the worst or thinking the worst. I feel here. So you're doing a lot of negative thinking, having a lot of negative thoughts. But, the cards are telling me here that your imagination could be in overdrive. It's clouding your judgment with the chimera with regards to whatever this was. Very high attraction between you two. Um, you're doing some inner reflection about the balance of the feelings, how this person feels about you versus how you felt about them. Um, and you could be feeling basically like they were driving this chariot. Um, you might be wondering, if the knight in shining armor will come in and rescue the damsel from her distress, if they will come and make things right. So you were the Queen of Wands, very charming, carrying your flame of attraction. But with this incident, you have become this Queen of Swords with all of this knowledge that you have obtained, that you believe to be true. And so your guard is up. You see, here you are in your library going over all of your information. Hidden behind that mask that she wears that is hard and cold is the Queen of Cups. So you are still there. It's just that you're keeping all of this behind this mask, becoming hard, carrying a grudge, perhaps even being very guarded with the shield here, no longer trusting this person. Some information that came your way was very cutting, very hurting, and you're really clearly unhappy with this person from the past. You're not even looking their way. But nor are you happy with any other option either. Right now, you are doing a lot of thinking, gone within with the hermit, and you are thinking about you're thinking about this magician here who has fooled you and pulled the wool over your eyes, letting you believe that it would go somewhere. The you're still feeling this very deep emotion and attraction to this person, and we see that it's almost like the two faces here, one very hard and cold and the other one very soft and loving. That's what I'm picking up there. Yes, you see the Knight of Shields comes in very romantic, tells you what you want to hear, and you believe them, and you jump in without even thinking twice. This is like that love at first sight energy, without thinking about the consequences. And now you suffer the consequences in the Nine of Swords. There's all kinds of thoughts going through your mind. This is what you're thinking. But you have still, you still feel this connection. You are still, here you are with your flame of attraction. You are still very much feeling the fire inside, but now it seems so very distant with the ship, or that the distance between you, and you fear perhaps that it could be over. Um, what you did not see about this situation will come to light. I feel your burdens with regards to this will be lifted. I feel that something happens that will kind of like fill in the gap or bridge the gap that is between you presently because of what has come out. I feel that most definitely you are overthinking this. You have a very strong card here in the Ace of Wisdom, which brings luck. It is new beginnings. You have also the Black Cat here, a change in luck. And you have this card that I will now go back to, the Star. And in this deck, it speaks to the imminent arrival of a wish. So, your knight in shining armor is coming. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has donated to my channel. Many blessings to all of you.